What's up guys, Noobish here and welcome back to Oxenfree. Let's try to find Clarissa. She was taken. She wasn't too friendly to us during our experience here in the game. But she might have her reasons due to the incident or accident with our brother Mike. We will have to find her. We try to save her from the people from the, let's say other dimension. We should check in here, I think. And hopefully nobody will get lost along the way and we don't have to choose, because when Clarissa was lining up those people in front of us, it looked like we would have to choose right then and there whom we want to save, and I wouldn't know. Would be a split decision, or maybe I can think about that. In the meantime.
Be careful, that film's really flammable. Wouldn't want Smokin' Johnny to light the house on fire.
Ha ha.
Alright, there's already something in here. Experiments and Findings of Experienced Phenomena, January 52.
Awesome. Oh man, if this turns out to be just prehistoric home videos...
Yeah.
I'm sure this is
it's just the first thing. Just give it a second to warm up, will you?
Okay, we're getting warmer, I think.
So, if you look at the, lines or whatever, the bomb shelter should lead right into the cave. Just from another angle. According to this, at least.
Oh, so it does.
But won't it be, locked or something, right?
Oh, we have the radio.
Yeah, how do we get in?
Please continue.
It's just like the cave wall, only steel, or whatever bomb shelters are made out of.
And where is it even?
Oh, what? She knew about these things?
Wow, that's crazy.
It says that to fix a temporal tear, that's a mouthful, in the cave, we would need to transpose to the other side and tune into the source within itself.
Okay,
What?
but we're not doing that, right?
Good question.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, but strap in, boys and girls, because we might have to, okay? If it's the only thing that will fix us.
Yeah, but that's, scary.
Well, something better work.
Or we're boned.
Or we're boned. Precisely.
Oh, sorry, this looks like the end, but from the wrong film thing.
No, wait. This is something I actually remember from that stupid radio tour thing, because it, sounded so weird. It's called the call and response system. It unlocks the bomb shelter. This is showing us how to do it. See? It says, when someone sends an emergency signal from the Catbird station in the woods, and the receiving station confirms it. It's like a connected response thing.
Brilliant!
Really?
It's good enough for me.
Alex and me will head through the woods, do the, call part. You and Ren can hang by the door to the bomb shelter and open it when it's ready.
Can we just think this plan through for 1 minute before running off half-cocked?
Everyone heard that, right?
Yes.
How will we know how to work the apparatus, the signal machines when we get there?
We can, improvise?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's usually some instructions.
You don't want
with
to talk
little
about
cartoon
it.
People on it for
All
the dumb
right.
and illiterate.
Use the response station to open the bomb shelter. Okay, that's at the bridge stand. We're going up past the hardened tower and then to the left through the woods to the stand that was locked. And also we have the store in the outpost or facilities, I think, which we might need to open. Not sure if it's something we can unlock.
All right.
We don't need to unlock,
Break.
but I think
And if anything goes wrong,
we should go there
please
anyway.
Don't tell me. I won't want to know.
Well, now I'm gonna run over there and specifically tell you at the first drop of bad news.
No.
Alright, we are back to being chill. Clarissa's gone. Everything's fine. Nobody's worried. Exactly how we would handle the situation. Go to Beacon Beach. Not what we want to do. Okay. Alright. Right, we can open the bomb shelter, but there was a third sign, so maybe we need to go to the facilities anyways, and it will tell us as soon as we started the signal at the, what's it called, the station thingy, the bridge stand. Oh no. Can I move?
Alex, okay. Are you back to normal?
I just saw it was like a premonition, I think, and I know that sounds whatever, but this must be what it's like when people say they do that, because I kind of just saw Ren drowning.
Okay, just take it easy for a second. You went all red-eyed, like when we get possessed.
I did?
You stopped walking and started mumbling, and then your eyes lit up like little road flares. It only lasted like a minute, but we should hurry up and do this before the door on you opens any wider then.
Yeah, let's get this over with.
Ah, that's the bomb shelter. Okay. On the left, I meant. There was this giant door. Yeah, I was wondering what the bubbles or the general under the water theme was. Every time we had the people flying, we saw bubbles in the background, or we saw that rooms were underwater. Yeah. This will all come together then. I hope that Ed didn't just take the decision to let Ren die because he fell into the water next to the boat. Just because I wanted to do this. Still not sure what the decisions of this game really mean for the story-driven part here.
It's 4 a.m, which is usually about the time everyone decides if they're going to bed or ordering another 3 pizzas.
Yeah? What's your vote usually in that situation?
Never leave pizza on the table. It's like getting 11 in blackjack. Just double down. Don't even think about it.
You think this tuning into the tear thing's gonna work? Like, really?
It really doesn't matter if I think it's gonna work. It's sort of all we have, and I think this stuff is getting pulled in from, like, their time or something. This is so weird.
Yeah, it's not exactly a good omen. I think we're running out of runway here.
Well, we might have to hurry up then. Ah, okay. I mean, we haven't tried this part, so this is the one where we jumped so far. Something's blinking.
I guess Maggie was the one who had this place turned into a park.
After the fort closed, I used the considerable resources from my father's endowment to buy up most of the island, or influence government officials to declare that which I could not buy protected. I have not been entirely successful and have watched in horror as a small tourist industry was precariously sprung upon this cursed island. Even the family of one of these sailors who died, Calvin Gilbert, set up a restaurant to cater to inquisitive out-of-towners. I can promise this, though. The museum will never happen, and the beach and caves will be boarded up. I'd say she wasn't as successful as she would like to be, would have liked to have been, as she would have liked to be. Yeah, I thought we could maybe find some more anomalies here. Or just bookshelves. Bridge stand. There's one up there. 1 second. Okay, I'm not going to walk all the way back for the anomaly then. That's not on our path here. So from down here, we should be able to climb back up to the bridge stand. There was some way that we saw earlier when we got there after the big jump.
Now the station's up at the top of the hill.
Thank you.
I hope this works.
I mean, for Alex, it would be annoying to have this, this info back in your head over and over again. But for me as a player, I think it's quite nice to get information repeated like that. Since, as for the code, for example, the code is easy to forget.
God, we're in another loop-de-loo. They always come at the most appropriate times, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Thanks for the update. Now the station's up at the top of the hill. I hope this works.
Yep, I am also... hope that.
She's just like me. I'm also hope that she's have been wanted to, yeah. Loop-de-doo. Okay, do we have to take a different path? Is that it? Or should we just continue through the loop then? Not sure if it really matters, so... Oof. Let's try to push through as often as necessary. There we go.
Ren! Nona, what happened?
Oh,
What's
no.
wrong with Ren?
Ren, he had an accident. He died.
What?
I couldn't.
How? I mean, yeah, we just saw you. How did this happen?
He drowned. He took a fall.
Oh, come on.
I don't know. He just stopped.
I mean, does it really matter what happened? Either way, done is done. And done in this case is particularly done.
Fix Ren, whatever you want to call it. I know you're doing it. Just fix it.
It's not us doing it, dear. We weren't lying. The time loops, as you've taken to calling them, which we do find so adorable, are of your own making.
What?
Yeah, sure. Just like you infesting us like lice isn't your fault either.
That we have and will own up to, but the other stuff, that we're afraid is on you. Alex, we know you're in charge and we know your plan, and we also know that your plan won't work. It never does. So we have a proposition for you. A deal. A bargain, really. And you should take it.
A proposition? Like what?
It's already over with Clarissa. She's gone. We'll pilot her through the rest of existence, and there's nothing you can do to change that. But if you agree to let us take her, let her go quietly without fuss.
No.
We won't slaughter the rest of your friends.
No.
Like young Reginald here. We leave the rest of you cattle alone. We only really need the one anyway.
I don't get it. Why do you even need my permission if you have her already?
Yeah.
Don't misunderstand. We don't need anything from you except what we can willingly take. We're merely offering you an arrangement that would leave both parties satisfied.
I think we have to go to the right.
Well, somewhat satisfied. Your friends would be fine. And you're not so...
Forget it. No deal. Everyone is coming home with me.
Courage is not always the way, dear. You don't have much time left. Do you know how we know you don't have much time left?
Fine. Shoot. How do you know?
We know because we can be Jonas for this long, and his soul's as quiet as an empty church.
Just never say we intend to provide you all the rules.
Okay. Creepy. So everybody's getting weaker, and they're just taking people then. So I'll get weaker 2 and I might just collapse or wake up somewhere else. So did Ren... Let's have a look. Did Ren now die or not? What happened? Nothing here, okay. Oof. How are we controlling the loops? What does it mean that we are in charge? Are we in charge of the plan? Are we in charge of rescuing people? Is that it? Or is it something else? Okay, don't tell me I have to go here. I do have to go here.
I know he was your best friend, Alex. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. One minute he was there, and then he was just...
Nona, how could you not know? You guys were... He wouldn't leave your side. How could you miss this?
I don't know. He was like there. He was right there with me, and I turned around, and it was as if he had just gone blank.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know him that well, but I like what I'd gotten to know. I'm sorry. I shouldn't. It's colossally stupid of me to talk about him like that with you here. He was more important. More important than just a crush.
Nona, come on. We can still crack this. I do not believe... I won't. That he's gone forever. I just won't.
I wish I had your faith in things. It's a tiny thing, but I hope he knew that I liked him. And I don't know if he did.
It doesn't matter, but
I think that's enough.
let's get her up here.
Like I said, it's a tiny thing.
Mm-hmm. It's a tiny thing. Come on. Get up. Help us. What's going on, people? The white shark is back.
The station's up at the top of the... God, that was... My mouth feels like I just ate a tree.
The ghosts, they tried to make like
Yeah,
a
let's tell
deal
them.
with me for Clarissa's life.
Yeah.
I didn't take it, of course, but I don't know. I just thought you should know.
God, that must mean they're getting desperate or something. If they had any, power over the situation, they wouldn't try to work out a compromise.
Yeah,
Anyway.
exactly.
Hello?
Anyone there?
Okay, they're alive.
Are they...
Both are fine.
Oh, they're somehow... I guess they're somehow broadcasting or something from the station speakers.
Are you guys at the station?
Anybody? Jonas?
How are they?
Jonas? Punch out if you can hear this.
Beats me. I mean, there has to be a
Seriously,
switch on
right in the
the line or
front.
something to control the
Don't listen.
talk box.
We're all set here for the thing. The machinery speak and hug or whatever we're doing.
The machinery speaking
Do
hunk.
it. Time's a wasted.
Time's a wasting. Time's a wasting.
Actually wasted. Like I feel my body wasting away.
No, it's okay if you're dealing with stuff.
Dealing with stuff. Oof. So they just pretended with his body that he died and he feels wasted. Oh, that's dark. Guys, time's a wasted. I'm gonna take a break here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, at a loss of as a loss for words. This is getting darker and darker, but also what's the word? Yeah, much more thrilling every episode. I hope we're getting to the bottom of this. What is it about? Can we rescue everybody? Do we have to choose? And what has Alex to do with it? I'm still wondering why her brother Mike pointed out that she was eating the cookies of her mother right before going to bed. So her mother was a drug addict? Is that it? Like she was eating some space cookies or something like that and then went to bed. So Alex might have been addicted, or that's just I'm just fishing for anything here. Not sure. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what you think, what your suggestion is. Please don't spoil anything. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.